So, Dr. Paulette R. Dillard is the 18th president of Shaw University. As a catalyst for change in higher education and beyond, Dr. Dillard's strategic insight is marked by her service on national and local boards. Her directorships include the board chair of the Downtown Raleigh Alliance, board chair-elect of the North Carolina Independent Colleges, and universities and the UNCF Institutional Board and Governance Committee. She also serves as vice chair of the CIAA Board of Directors and is a member of the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Committee of the NCAA. Welcome, Dr. Dillard.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we are just going to ask you a series of questions. How do you think events like this bring the Shaw University community together?
If you look at the people who signed up to attend this event, you got folks from the community. You may or may not know that Dr. Bunch, his family is from North Carolina, and his parents are graduates of Shaw University, and his cousin chaired the board for many years. And so events like this allows a diverse community to come together, and in the past, Shaw was always the gathering place for community to be kept up to date on what's going on. And so this feels so much like that we're back being a place that brings diverse individuals together. And this event, we're so excited because the people that have signed up are from all across the map.
Yes, I heard we're having a big crowd later on today.
Yes, 150 people, I believe, right?
Yes, that's what I was told.
Yeah.
Yes. So, as stated earlier, his mother, her dormitory was on the third floor, I believe, of this exact building right here. So, how does that make you feel? Like, what does that mean to you to know, like, you know, Shaw University, Estate Hall, how it has grown, and how he can come back and see, you know, his mom used to live here. What does that mean to you?
This is Women's History Month.
Yes.
And so, you know, I'm going to talk a little bit about what that means.
Okay.
If you think about that this building was built in 1873 to house African American women on a college campus. Women were not even considered to own property or do anything, not just black women, but women, period. So if you think about in 1873, Shaw University was elevating and educating women, you know, and that this building from 1873 until about 1960 was a dormitory. Eventually, they let guys move in, but it was really established for women. And you do not know how many people come back and just sit in the parking lot and want to come in and go up and see, this is where my room used to be, and this is, you know, where we hung out. And to see that it's now been transformed into an administrative building. It's been a classroom building, a dormitory, and then when it reopened in 1993, it reopened as the administrative building that housed the office of the president.
Wow. Awesome. Wow, that's amazing.
Awesome. I do want to ask a question. How has this impacted you personally to just see the development and growth of Shaw University? And like, what does this just mean to you with the reuniting of everything coming back to Shaw University, like these amazing events?
These amazing events reestablishes Shaw as a connector to the community, not only the African American community, but the downtown community, the arts community. We are a connector, always have been. You know, the radio station, all of the things that Shaw offers in the arts, in scholarship, etc., was never just for Shaw University. It was for, you know, Raleigh.
Right.
And to be able to do those kind of things again, you know, it's really been great. You know, COVID cut us off from, you know, community. We were sort of isolated. And for a long time, as the surrounding area became gentrified, many of the people in the community moved away. And so these kind of events allow them to come back and tell the stories of the impact Shaw has had, in the community and on their individual lives.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And what are your hopes for the future as far as the school? Like, what is your vision and the partnership with Smithsonian, and not even Smithsonian, lectures like these? What is your vision for the future?
Well, first of all, my first vision is the Shaw U District. The ability to reframe the campus in the context of the community. And so we made it not just a campus master plan, but a community master plan, that we become a catalyst for dialogue, a catalyst for economics. All of those things are the vision for reestablishing Shaw once again as the connector to a broad base of constituents, and that's the role it's always played in its 158 years. And so it's resetting that and really giving students an opportunity to be part of a campus larger than just the one inside the gates. So your campus is now all the way down to the museums, over to the legislative building, fine arts center. You can't get that on any one campus, but you can get that in this city, and we are driving towards that with the Shaw U District.
Yes, ma'am. Our awesome president, Dr. Paulette Dillard, we thank you for joining us today on the Bear Cave podcast. And you guys remember, stay tuned, because we have more in store coming up for Shaw University in the future. Thank you, Mrs. Paulette Dillard, for having us today.
Thank you so much, and I love what you guys are doing, so keep it up, and let's make sure that people know about all the great work that's going on here at Shaw University.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you for
President
your time.
Dillard.
Thank you.
All righty.
But what did we learn today?
Ooh, we learned a lot. I'm gonna go off what Dr. Dillard said. I didn't know that this opened as an administrative building in 1993. I didn't know that.
For sure. And I also didn't know that this used to be a dormitory. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Oh, well, I guess I'm behind.
Well, you came a little bit after, but yeah. Not only that, I learned a lot of more things. I learned a lot more about Mr. Welch. I mean, not Mr. Welch, Mr. Bunch, and how he goes to these different places. Like it's kind of like crazy because he travels to these places. So not only does he just look stuff up like a lot of people would, he actually goes there and can experience, and that's why he has so much knowledge now and can tell us like, yeah, this is what I experienced, this is what they go through, because he's actually been there, kind of like what we did for study abroad to Liberia.
We've lived it. We actually know the experience. We've lived it. And I know earlier that he also mentioned that the idea for the African American Museum began in 1913. I was like, wow.
That's a lot. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we learned a lot today, y'all. We learned a lot. But it's about that time. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. You're listening to Shaw University, the Bear Cave podcast, where we talk everything Raleigh, everything entertainment, and everything Shaw. Peace.